If you're thinking about staying at Palacio Gran Vía in Granada, Spain, and wondering if it's worth it, you're in the right place. I live in Spain and recently stayed at this luxury boutique hotel right in the historic center of Granada. And in this video, I'm going to give you my full, honest review, including the pros and cons to help you decide if it's the right fit for your next trip. And if you want to check current rates and availability at Palacio Gran Vía, I've included the link in the video description. First, let's start with a quick overview. Palacio Gran Vía is part of Barcelo's Royal Hideaway Hotels and Resorts collection, which is their luxury line. The hotel sits inside a beautifully restored 1905 building that used to be a bank, and you can still see some of these original features throughout. They managed to preserve all that old world character while giving it a sleek, modern update. It's a small 5-star property with just 38 rooms, one main restaurant, a rooftop bar, a spa with a hammam, an indoor pool, and even a gym. It feels intimate and high-end without being pretentious, and I think that's what makes it special. Now that you've got a feel for it, let's talk about the pros of staying here. For me, the biggest pro of Palacio Gran Vía is the location. It's right on Calle Gran Vía de Colón, which is one of Granada's main streets, and you're just a 2-minute walk from the Granada Cathedral and Royal Chapel. This is one of the best areas to stay in Granada because it's flat and easy to walk around, unlike the steep hills of Albaicín or Sacromonte. I loved being able to walk almost everywhere. The Albaicín neighborhood is about 10 minutes away, Plaza Nueva is right around the corner, and there are tons of tapas bars and restaurants nearby. You technically can walk to the Alhambra from here, but it's a 30-minute uphill climb, so I'd recommend taking a quick taxi. The front desk arranged one for me for about €5 or €6, and it dropped me right at the entrance. I also felt totally safe walking back to the hotel at night, which for me is always an important detail. So if location is high on your list, Palacio Gran Vía is one of the best spots in the city. Another huge pro is the building itself. The hotel is inside a restored building that used to be a bank, and you can still see many of those original features like grand staircases, ornate ceilings, and large arched windows. It has that old Granada grandeur, but everything works like a modern 5-star hotel. They've done a great job of mixing the traditional details with clean, minimalist design and really comfortable spaces. Another major pro is the elegant, high-tech guest rooms. I stayed in a deluxe plus room, which had a king-size bed with super soft bedding, a small desk, espresso machine, minibar, and a flat-screen TV. There was also a smart touchpad by the door that controlled the lighting and temperature. The bathroom was honestly one of the best parts. There was a big soaking tub, rain shower, plush bathrobes, slippers, and even a high-tech toilet with a remote control. Another unique touch that I really appreciated was the pillow menu, where you can choose from a variety of pillows depending on your sleep style. I picked one for side sleepers, and it made such a difference. My room also had a little balcony overlooking the street. Even though it was right on the main road, I didn't hear any noise at night and got a great night's sleep. Another pro of Palacio Gran Vía is the rooftop. The Miralba rooftop bar has one of the nicest views in the city, with the Alhambra visible in the distance and Granada's rooftops all around you. It's a great spot to grab a drink before dinner or just relax after a day of sightseeing. They also have lounge beds if you want to lay out in the warmer months. The spa here is honestly one of the standout features of Palacio Gran Vía. It's located in the basement and it has a Turkish-style hammam with a heated indoor pool, sauna, and steam room. There's also a small gym with cardio machines, free weights, and resistance equipment. All of that is included for hotel guests, which is such a bonus. Everything was clean, modern, and beautifully maintained. And if you want to treat yourself, you can also book treatments like massages or facials for an extra charge. Another standout at Palacio Gran Vía was the service, which was honestly 5-star from start to finish. Check-in was smooth, and the staff were genuinely friendly without being overly formal. They personally walked me to my room, showed me how the touchpad system worked, and answered all my questions about the hotel. They also helped arrange taxis, which arrived at the hotel within minutes. and the personal touches made such a difference, like a handwritten welcome note with cookies when I arrived and a little farewell gift before I left with a small bottle of local olive oil. Now, as much as I love the hotel, there are a few things to keep in mind before booking. One thing to consider is that the size of the standard rooms are a bit small. They're well designed and beautiful, but space is limited. If you're traveling as a couple or staying longer than a night or two, I'd go for one of the larger categories or a suite to have a bit more space. Another con is that the rooftop felt a bit empty during my visit. It's such a gorgeous space with amazing views, so I was expecting a bit more of an atmosphere. Maybe it depends on the season, but when I went, it didn't have much of a vibe. Another thing to know is that there's no rooftop pool. The rooftop terrace has beautiful views of the city and plenty of seating and lounge beds, but it doesn't have a pool. It's not a huge deal since there's a small indoor pool in the spa downstairs, but if you prefer an outdoor pool, that's not part of the experience here. One last thing to consider is that breakfast isn't included in the standard room rate. You can add it on at check-in for a better price if you think you'll be eating at the hotel each morning. The restaurant, called El Patio, is stunning, with a skylight that floods the space with light. The buffet had pastries, fruit, cold options, and an a la carte menu for things like eggs, pancakes, and French toast. So, is Palacio Gran Vía Granada worth it? For me, I definitely say so. It's the kind of boutique hotel that makes you feel like you're experiencing Granada in style without losing that authentic sense of place. The location is unbeatable, the building is stunning, the service is thoughtful, and the spa and rooftop are real highlights. The smaller rooms and quiet rooftop are really the only minor drawbacks, and they're easy to overlook once you're actually there. I'd recommend Palacio Gran Vía for couples, solo travelers, or anyone who appreciates design, service, and history in one package. It's perfect for a weekend getaway or just a little luxury stay in the heart of Granada. If you want to check current rates at Palacio Gran Vía, don't forget to check the video description below. Thanks so much for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more Spain travel tips and reviews.